Let's switch back over to here. Minecraft should show up in a second. Any second now. There we go. So. No, I'm fine. In fact, no, I'm good. I'm good. We'll leave it for later. But yeah, we're going to carry on with Minecraft now because I'm just not that good at the racing game. I don't know why. It's just, yeah. Just sitting playing doing one race for an hour and a half is a little bit tedious. When I do have all this to get done. Let me just take a second while everything loads up. There we go. Right. So today I'm gonna just keep moving them. Do I keep on with the cruise ship? Not the cruise ship. The shipping container, or do we go and do something else on the server? There is a build that I want to get done, but don't know how long that'll take me to get done. We've got this to do another time anyway. Huh. Yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll have to figure something out. What I'm going to go do though is I'm going to go get myself another drink. So I'm going to go to the BRB screen. I'm going to go to the BRB screen. And I'm going to get myself a drink. I'll be back in a few minutes' time. Mr. Manny there, thank you for that host. Very much appreciated indeed. Just went and got myself a fresh drink. But we're now playing Minecraft now. Project Cars 2 is kind of, yeah. How you doing today, Mr. Miner? Is that one of one of the Ghost from Texas emotes, isn't it? Yeah, awesome. You looking forward to Park South? Hopefully you're looking forward to Park South. I'm definitely looking forward to Park South. Even more so because I fly in 2.5 weeks. Yeah, can you not tell from my stream title that I'm going to Park South? I've had Park South booked to go since I went last year. I had my flights booked like in June or July. Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be craziness. Absolute craziness. I've literally just got enough to pay for the hotel and possibly have enough to survive on food-wise as well. So, yeah, I get into America on the 7th. Spend about a week and a bit in Houston, and then drive over with Jacqueline, and yeah. Which I actually need to message Jax again, because we're trying to sort out me possibly live streaming from the Microsoft Store near Jax while I'm in America. So I'm able to still live stream when I'm over there. And then I've also got Project xCloud on my phone. So I'm going to be playing Project xCloud and then streaming it from my phone. That's another possibility as well. We'll see how everything works, honestly, because yeah, I would have loved to have had a laptop, but I don't know if you were aware that I lost the job I was working at the start of September. So I've been very limited on everything recently, really. I would have had basically I would have had a new computer by now, a laptop, And all of South paid for, yeah. It's complicated. But, yeah, I had some time off work. Doctor's note and everything. And they turned around and then fired me because I wasn't able to work for the times that I was meant to be working because of the doctor's note. So we're now having to go through legal action because of it. They haven't paid me the money that they owe me for what I did work. Even though they have reported to the tax office that they have paid me, meaning that, like, the benefits I could get for not working, I couldn't get because they told the government that, oh yeah, we've paid him when I haven't been paid. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But even so, I have absolutely been enjoying streaming since then. Still had a bit here and there of just general stuff, really. Still got sleeping issues because of the medical thing. But I'm getting by. I'm getting doing as much as I can do. Obviously, since losing the job, before I lost the job, I had EGX that I knew I was going to, and then after EGX, I went to X019, and then obviously now I'm going to Park South. So yeah, it's a direct flight from Manchester to Houston. If I was to go to San Antonio, I'd have to go via, what's it called? If it was to go via direct to San Antonio, I'd have to go via Amsterdam or like New York, and it was like something stupid amount of layover. And it was cheaper just to go directly to Houston, meet up with Jack, spend some time with her there, and then us drive over like we did last year. And Batch as well. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Much appreciated indeed. You have one hop. Yeah, last year, going to Houston was my first international flight solo. The previous international flight I did was 10 years prior, and that was with family. So, it was my first solo flight, my first international flight. So my first flight as an adult as well, so I didn't even know what I was to expect. And also I landed in America and was like leaving from America all throughout the 2-hour layover. 2-hour layover's not bad. Like if I was to do a layover, I'd probably do 3 hours, like minimum. Just so I knew that if I was late departing, I'd still arrive and have plenty of time to get through security or whatever I needed to do to get back to the plane that I was going to be going on to. Yeah. Anyway, what am I doing today? Do you know what? We can keep going on with that. I just don't know what I need to do for it. Well, the way, right. So, coming through, going last time. We'll go off the last time I did. I'll switch on to this so it's kind of like a talky thing, so I don't play Minecraft at the time. But yeah, so last year the flight was at the same time it is this year, but I got a very early train to make sure I was at the airport 2 hours before the check-in opened. So it was 5 hours before my flight. Obviously, because we've had problems with our train, so I didn't want to make sure I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to get to the airport if there was any problems with the trains. I got to the airport, found where I needed to go, and had about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours waiting in arrivals before the check-in opened. Went through check-in, got the because obviously we're flying to America, they turn around and before you even check in, they ask, did you pack your own bags? did you do this, that, and the other? And then they give you a sticker on the back of your passport to say you've been through their pre-checks. Then you go to security, and I was very lucky because it was early morning. Went straight through security. Yeah, it was like a TSA pre-check before you even check in on the UK side. We also had the UK security to go through before you could even enter the secure part of the airport, which basically was anything metal out your pockets onto the table, and it'll go through the scanner. Obviously, I had a rucksack. Take out my battery pack because obviously, with it being a battery, they had to check that it was the right milliwatt hours or whatever for flying. And through security, body scanner, basically up like that. You didn't even have to take any belts off or shoes or watch or anything. Body scanner, straight through, bag's fine, battery's fine, everything back together. Everything back in pockets, straight through. Went straight through security, went through, what's it called? Duty free, which is basically all the free perfume. Well, not the free perfumes, but would you like to buy this perfume that's meant to be £50, but because we've got tax on it, it's still £50, and we make the profit on the extra 20%? Yeah. They say tax free, but they still charge you the same price as if it was outside of the airport, so they just make the 20% off profit. Weird. And I had a free coffee from a coffee app that I've got. So I went and got the free coffee at the airport. This time, I've actually got an airport lounge ticket, so I'm going to do the airport lounge and all that. But anyway, yeah, went through, had something to eat. The board comes up with what, because they didn't originally know what boarding gate it was going to be. So it came up with what boarding gate was going to be, which is like half an hour before the gate closes. Manchester Lounge is great. I'm in Terminal 3. It's either Terminal 2 or Terminal 3. British Airways, that's Terminal 1, I believe British Airways is. I'm in one of the cheaper versions, but it's still an airport lounge nonetheless. Food, drink, decent toilets, even a shower if you needed to, and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so we go through. So it was like 45 minutes to half an hour before the gate was meant to be closing that they announced when it was meant to be boarding. They announced the gate it was meant to go out to, and before you even go through into the gate area, they check you out the sticker on the back of it and ask you another question. You go through and you're fine. So that's the TSA pre-check. And then they were pulling one in every 10 people they were pulling off to the side as you were going through just to do a double check of what's in your bag and that kind of stuff. I think they pulled me out because I had a bottle of water that I bought at the shop. But either way, they pulled me over, swabbed my bag to make sure I didn't have any drugs on me. Which, the only thing I did have was ibuprofen, like Tylenol and that kind of stuff. Which they were obviously fine with, because obviously that's not a prescription drug or whatever. And onto the airport. And I had an absolutely amazing... I had a great time, plenty of leg room, didn't have anyone sat next to me. An amazing meal, because I pre-booked my meals before I go on the flight because of my dietary requirements. So I had an amazing meal, window seat, free 2 meals and snacks and drinks all covered on the plane. This is in, I think you would call it coach, we would call it economy. They have economy, premium economy, or coach, premium coach. Then it goes to like business class, then it goes to like first class kind of stuff. But yeah, I was just in standard coach, plenty of leg room, blanket, pillow, headphones, socks, the works. Singapore Airlines, absolutely incredible. And then I got off the airport, I got off at in Houston, and it was the time during the government shutdown, so everyone was getting diverted through that one terminal for security. They gave us a little pamphlet on the plane. Obviously, if you're bringing anything in, which was the thing I didn't really understand what this pamphlet thing was. And you're basically meant to fill in what you're bringing into the country. So I filled it in, went through to the security, put down a certain route to go through. Yeah, so to like declare what you've got. But the thing is, I was never once asked or told what to do with that that slip. So went through security, so TSA over there, and it was basically passport, fingerprints, photo, what you're in the country for, and how long you're staying. So I'm in the country for business. This is my visa. I'm staying in Houston for a little bit, and I'm going to San Antonio for a gaming event. So yeah, going through customs. And then straight through customs. It took like half an hour through customs because there was that amount of people in there. Straight through customs, straight down, picked up my bags, and then went straight through and met Jax. Like, there was nothing where I needed to give that documentation in. Like, that little piece of paper that said what I had in my bag. Now, on the way out, they obviously weighed my bags, put my bags through, checked in, went through TSA, did the same thing, obviously, security-wise. Check, like, watch off, this time belt off and shoes off, anything with metal on, take off. Apart from, obviously, I was wearing jeans, and jeans have got metal studs in, and obviously, I'm not going to take my jeans off. Went through, perfectly fine. Shoes back on, belt back on, watch back on, everything back in my pockets. And by the time I got through back onto the UK side of it, it was literally off the plane, onto a bus, off the bus, go and pick up your bags, and then straight out. And then when I got onto because the train station's directly next to the airport, when I got on the train on the way back, so I literally was straight off the plane onto the bus, straight off the bus, got my bags, straight out, straight onto a train, straight home. When I was on the train, I noticed that a certain part of my bag had been manoeuvred. So I opened it up, and it was a little paper slip saying, TSA has opened your bag, checked it, nothing was wrong, here's a leaflet to explain that we've opened your bag. And that was it. So I had no issues whatsoever. I took in chocolates, like candy and stuff, so I knew everything was fine for me to take in. But obviously, coming home, I brought back some American, like, barbecue sauce, steak sauce, and that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So that was basically it. So, going to America, there was nothing wrong. Obviously, this time we're going in, I'm going to have more chocolate, more candy, more sweets. Everything's still within the lines of what I can take in. However, I'm still going to fill out that paperwork, because if for some instance I'm asked for it, then I'll have it. Yeah, for obviously within going through going from US to the US, you just go through TSA. But I didn't have anywhere to go through to declare anything in my luggage. So I don't know how that's going to work out this time, because obviously I'm taking a lot more through. But I do have 2 bags at the same time, so everything's going to be split between the 2 bags. We'll see. We'll honestly see what happens. But I'm still going to declare everything. I'm still going to if they give me that piece of paperwork on the plane, I'm still going to fill it in. I'm still going to fill everything in. And if I'm ever asked for it at any point, I can hand it over. But I wasn't asked for it last time. I don't know if I'm going to be asked for it this time. We'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, let's figure this out. What does this one need? I think I need blue. That was the one I needed. I needed light blue. Did I make light blue? I think that's what I didn't make. Oh yeah, I did. I did make light blue concrete. Let's figure out what I need to make for this. You fly out on the 16th to San Antonio. Yeah. Like I said, I fly on the 7th to America, and I fly back out on so I've got like 2 weeks and 2 days. And I fly back out on the 23rd. So obviously I ride. No, is it? Let's figure this out. I'm getting messages from people. Right, take that. What am I looking for? Dates. I fly out on the 7th and I fly back on the 22nd, but I land on the 23rd. Obviously, in Houston-wise, I'll be there on the 16th to the 20th. And then obviously we drive on the 16th there, drive back on the 20th, and then I've still got 2 days in Houston after, and I've got like 11 days in Houston when I'm there. Oh, and the greatest thing about landing in last time. Yeah, we'll definitely catch up and meet up. I also will have a goodie bag for you, which I possibly cannot take into the event. So I might have to meet you outside of PAX, either after it, more probably. The hotel we're staying at's not that far from the actual venue, so it's within walking distance. Where we stay in, I can't remember the name of it. I remember. I know it's like 5-minute walk away. But I honestly can't remember the name of it. The Sheraton. Let me just go Google Maps, because I could probably find it on Google Maps. You didn't go last year though, did you, Miner? I don't think you did. It's the Henry something, isn't it? Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. Right. Oh wow, I didn't know that was there. That's quite funny. I'm trying to figure out where this is on the map. I'm looking at the right. I know we're technically downtown. Spring Hill Suites, I believe, is where we're staying. But that's actually walking distance to Wahib. I'll have to message that to Jax as a comedy thing. We always go to Wahib, or HEB, whatever you want to call it. Basically, we were literally there every other night, and Jax is now going to kick herself because there's one around the corner. We were literally driving to one near the airport because that was the closest one, and now there's one around the corner. Right, you're at the Sheraton. Let's figure that one out. Sheraton Gunter. Oh, that's not that far either. Yeah, we're basically down the road. You're more towards the city, the centre. We're down the road, which is more towards the convention centre. I think, if I'm doing that right. Yeah. We're effectively just down the road. Yeah. How do I do this to get it on the same thing? Right. There's no way I can... Right, anyway, but yeah, we're not that far away from each other, so it'll be pretty easy to do. To get your goodie bag. Basically, it's just British chocolates, British candies, Marmite, tea, possibly some chips as well. And all that. Yeah, so, if you're looking at the map, for instance, the convention centre is here, you're up here, we're down here. If that makes sense? So obviously that's the convention centre, you're up here, we're down here. And it's basically, there's a street that goes like that. So we're basically on the same street, but around a few corners. Excuse me. Yeah. Right. I need to start getting stuff into my inventory for this. Right, so I need that. I need... Yeah! Yeah, I think so. I had it up a second ago and then I just completely shut it off. Yeah, straight down St. Mary's. Yeah, around the corner from where the Marriott is. There's a Marriott near there. But it's a perfect location to go downtown, to go anywhere from the hotel to the venue to downtown. The only thing we have to travel for is the after party, I think. But either way, it's going to be good. What am I looking... Right. I've got that. I've got these. I don't think I need the dark blue. I've got the red just in case. Got the black just in case. We'll get some white. And then I also need some of this. Do I need some grey? I probably need some grey. Yeah. We'll figure it all out. Oh, that's what I needed. I needed more light grey concrete, wasn't it? Did I? Yeah, I needed more light grey concrete. That's what I needed. Right. Let's go get some more light grey. Miles may be staying with you. Oh! Which Miles? Ah, yeah. I was going to say, because I think Miles Pernicious is staying at the same place we are. I also need that blue as well. Right, let's go get some... I might need some more black. Dye. No worries. I'll do that. Let's figure this out. I like how I'm going over here and I don't have my ender chest on me when I need an ender chest to get what I need. Let's just head up here. Oh, we didn't have like... What am I doing? I've got like a concrete there. Oh, what am I doing? Completely forget what I needed, and I had some in my ender chest all along. Crazy. I am currently playing on PC Java Edition, and I am not able to invite people onto this server. If you are wanting to play on this server, and you do have Java Minecraft, you need to be a subscriber to Miles Pernicious which is a $4.99 a month subscription. And that is the only way you're able to join the server. And people might think that's not fair, but at the end of the day, it costs money to run servers, and we don't want people on here that are just going to want to break the server, effectively. Okay. I need some of these as well. So do that. I don't think we're going to need any dark blue in that, but we'll see what we need to do when we get over there. That didn't work, did it? Right, if we land on here, we can then drop down to there. And we'll do single layer, start here. Nice. And we just do it like this. Oh, we did have grey there. There we go. Oh, we just keep going like this. Simple. Super simple. Yeah, we tried to have a break from, not gonna lie, we tried to have a break from Minecraft, but it didn't really work though, did it? What I will probably do is play Unravel 2 before I go away. Because I'm going to be limited to... What's it called? I'm going to be limited to xCloud games being in America. Purely for the fact that obviously I don't have a laptop to be able to play any other games on. Oh. You just go away. What I could do is add stuff onto my Amazon wishlist that's like a laptop, as well as... What was the other one? Steering wheel. Just so I've got everything on there that I want to try and get for the future of streaming. For that kind of stuff. Okay. I can do that another time though. Right, let's go on the next level up. These should be easier now, because obviously we've got the first blocks down, we just need the second blocks until we get to the next layer, which is obviously going to be in another one block after this. 2 blocks. We just get through so many. I probably might need more light blue, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And that's where they need the black. Awesome. Once all these are in place, though, it's going to look absolutely amazing. I'm going to have so much done. It's going to be awesome. We've got all this put in place. I'm the real Marshmallow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Starting Line. Hope you're having a great day there. Much appreciated indeed. Not gonna lie, I do like Marshmallow, the musician. And obviously, with being Monster Cat license holder, I can actually play some of the songs that Marshmallow released. You know what? I'm actually gonna. Let's do this. Let's try and find a Marshmallow track so I can call it. I'll add it to the queue to play it next. I like I'm not even doing it by the artist name. Here we go with the M's. Add that to playback crew. So that'll be the next song that plays. Don't normally do things like that, but obviously I do like my Marshmallow tracks. And that's the only... I'm only literally able to play one, sadly. But at the end of the day, it's an awesome song. Right. Do I just fill this in because it's only one? No. Yeah. It'll save me a carpet, basically. There's no point in putting the carpet in there if it's just going to be one high. And I need some more actual wool. One, two, three should do. There we go. Next level up. And we keep on going. Here we go. Simple. This is where I need the light blue. Awesome. Okay, we're back. Push that for that. There we go. We're probably gonna need some more light grey. What do you call it? Concrete in a bit. We'll just keep going up layer by layer and We'll get there in the end. We've only got one more layer to go after this, I believe. It's literally only the containers we need to add in now, as well as the carpet on top of them. The carpet's going to take the longest to do, I probably think, because we do have to go AFK at the carpet. Well, I say the carpet farm, the wool farm. Let's get that done. And I swear I'm missing a thing on that side, but oh well. See what happens. Yeah, we could just go one layer at a time, keep on building it up, and at the end of the day it's going to look absolutely awesome. There we go. Got one more layer, and that's the top. But we go around the outside still first, because it's just the easiest way to do it. And if I run out of blocks going around the top, then we can figure that out anyway. Because I'm always going to have to go down and get more blocks then if I run out going around the top. Is everyone looking forward to Christmas as well? Because obviously Christmas and New Year, like Christmas is less than a week away, New Year is a week and a half away. It's crazily close, and it's like the year just seems to have gone past very quickly. It's kind of crazy. Why are you wanting white concrete on top? Oh, it is white concrete. Okay, I was like, it doesn't look like white concrete, but it is. There we go. Oh, it might actually make it. Might. Tammy the Ranger, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Starting Line. I hope you're having a great day there. Very much appreciated indeed. And yeah, it is the Friday before Christmas. I think people call it Frantic Friday because it's like everyone is either just getting paid because it's just before Christmas, so they pay them just before Christmas instead of paying them just before the New Year. Because obviously holidays. Oh, I'm out of concrete. Let's go get some concrete. And obviously people are going and getting last minute Christmas presents shopping, finishing school and or work early. Frantic Friday. But hopefully everyone's having a good day today. Whatever you are up to today. Yeah, I don't need any other colours there, I don't think. Thank you for the sparks, much appreciated. We're in the process of building a container ship up. You can kind of see hologram blocks here because obviously we're on Java Edition Minecraft. You can't get this on Xbox, but it helps you know where you're going to place it. Like I've pre-built this, this is a pre-built structure that I'm able to import into the world to show where I need to place all the blocks. It gives me like the block count, so I know what materials I need to get to build it all in survival. So that's the idea anyway. But yeah, well, I need to talk to someone about live streaming in America, and I'm hopefully going to see if I can live stream Java Edition Minecraft as well, because that'd be awesome if I do. We need to get some dark green actually. Dark green carpet. To carpet up the places that need carpet on the inside. It's crazy though, this build. This build's going to look absolutely insane. I'm very much looking forward to the finished product. And then we can get on with the villager stuff. It's going to look absolutely insane. But yeah, we definitely need to get the carpet in place as well. Which, like I said, the carpet's going to be the one that's takes the longest to do. Because obviously I don't have a sheep farm, but we do have a sheep farm on the server. But it takes a while to get all this. Yeah, it takes a while to get it all. Right, let's go get carpets. See how much carpet we do have. I don't know if you've got any white carpet left. That's going to be one of the issues. We've got a little bit, not that much. We've only got a little bit of green as well, a little bit of red. I don't know if we don't have any others. And obviously it's the white carpet. The white carpet we've got enough for. The grey carpet we can always make some more, but the green carpet we don't have any white wool to dye into green. So we'll do the top first. As long as we get the top all carpeted up, we'll worry about the interior after the fact. I could always get dark green, yeah. Should always be able to get dark green. Shouldn't have an issue getting it. We'll see. One carpet at a time, we'll get it all built up. Have a load of fun. I still can't believe how quick this past year's gone. It seems like it was only like yesterday that I was getting back from... Well, to be fair, no it doesn't. I was going to say, it seems like it was only yesterday I was getting back from PAX South, but I know how much has gone on since last year. That it's just crazy. Because I not only went to EGX, went to XO19, met up with some awesome UK streamers there. I don't know, I've had an amazing year. And I'm hoping 2020 is going to be insane as well. I've got plans. I'm just hoping that 2020 is going to treat me good, treat everything good. And if 2020 does treat everything good, then that's going to be absolutely awesome. We need some more grey. Let's put this down first. Hey, Fledboot, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. What are you doing today? I need some more grey for that. What do I need over here? Red. Yeah, so we need more red carpet and more grey carpet. And more white as well. And more green. Let's go down here and get some more grey. And after that we'll have to go and get some more of the other ones from the end. Yeah, carpet's gonna be the definite that we need quite a lot of. If you guys don't understand why I'm putting carpet down on this build, it's effectively to stop mobs from spawning on this. Not more, it's just some Destiny 2. Nice! Not gonna lie, never played Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. It's not my kind of game, honestly. I prefer like action adventure games where it's got like storyline and kind of like the board Bioshock Tomb Raider series. However, I won't stream games that are above a teen rating. So if it's rated like 18 plus, I won't stream the game. I just try and keep everything teen, family friendly as much as I can do. Right, so we need red and green. Alright, first things first. Where is it? There we go. Turn the hologram off for now. Place the carpets back in there. So we need red and green. We can sort that out, red and green. In case I need them on the way. Red and green carpet, and then I also need white, but I don't have white, so I need to string them. We don't really have a working string farm, so that's probably going to have to be on the to-do list of getting a working string farm. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it is I hear it is a really good game. It's just not my, well, for Britishism, it's not my cup of tea. I love playing Minecraft because it gets me creative. I've got a lot of ideas and builds and projects I'm working on. And then I also like playing stuff like Euro Truck Simulator 2, where I just chill, relax, have a talk with chat, and all that good stuff as well. So I definitely, what do you call it? I definitely just enjoy it and just chill and relax and have fun with some games. And other games, like earlier in the stream, I started off playing Project Cars 2 and found that it is more difficult than I thought it would be. But there's nothing wrong with that. I do like a challenge, but sometimes it's just better to relax and stuff. Yeah, be careful with the too many letters in messages there, True Gamer. Either the bot might get you, or mods might get you. And yes, people are Captain Sparkles fans, and that song's been out for years. But yeah, it's nearly 2020, and that meme's kind of old. A meme relation, like a meme normally lasts like a month maximum. It's way past a month. So yeah, that meme's past its prime. Either way, we're over here. Need green and red. How much green do we have? 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll take 10. How much red do we have? You play Minecraft, and I have been working on how builds. You build, nice. 7, 8, 9, 10. That should do enough red and green for what we need. Don't need orange, don't need yellow. I wish I could use some of these and just re-dye them. Do I need light blue? I will get some light blue. Don't have enough space in my inventory right now. So let's just do that. While we can, while we're over here, just grab that. Throw that down. I'm going to do another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fledbolt, thank you for the follow as well. Fledboot, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Start Line. Hope you're on a great day there. Very much appreciated. I really do love building myself as well. There's just so many different aspects of stuff you can build and just have fun with. It's a very, very much a creative game. I'm going to take that as well because I need some white to actually make some white carpet out of when I run out of white carpet. But yeah, this server, being on Java, has so many different people that collaborate and build and just have fun and enjoy things. There's a lot of people that use, like that farm over there. That farm was built by Assault Tank. It's a sheep farm that has every colour wool in that you can need. So it's a wool farm, not a sheep farm. We've got an ender over there, so anything like we can fix up any mending items. It's very much a community project, this server. I have my own stuff that I do, like obviously over here I've got my own builds. I've got it's crazy. We have a lot of fun. We enjoy ourselves. We get it all done at the end of the day. Did I need more? I did need more red, didn't I? I needed more green as well. So let's grab that green. Let's grab the red and grab the green. Put that in there. Me Kings, hey! Thank you for the auto host. Much appreciated. How are you doing? I was going to say how you doing, but obviously you're auto hosting, so you're probably not able to answer how you're doing. But thank you very much for auto hosting me. It's much appreciated. And it's awesome to see people that care on and off stream. So even if they're not able to be here, they're here in spirit by hosting to their amazing followers that lurk in their channel. That's that side done. And then I just need to do that side. No! That was close. Wasn't meant to happen. That definitely was not meant to happen. Is there an event for that? No. If there was, that'd be great, but there's not. Just to let anyone know, if you're having any problems using any buttons in the... If you're having any problems using any buttons in interactive, some buttons are set to be moderator only. And other buttons, you have to be every button. You basically have to be a follower to utilize all the most of the buttons. So if you want to use some buttons, you have to be a follower. Other buttons are moderator only. Like the drop button is a moderator only button, as well as the clip button. That's the wrong one I needed to be in. I need to be in this one. Seriously? Just going to do it the other way that I did the other one. We'll get it done at the end of the day, won't we? There we go. We'll place all this down here. That's all I needed to do. That's all I needed to do. And now we'll move on to the next one. We'll just keep on moving forward. Awesome. This is gonna look absolutely awesome once we've got all of it in. And then we've obviously just got the inside to get sorted. Right. Carpets. We'll put the carpets in here. And then we'll load back up on these. What do we need for the next section? Schematic placement. Turn that on. I think we need a bit of everything. Let's grab some rockets first. Right, so we've got rockets out. Let's see what we need for this. And then we start going on the special ones after that. Oh, so we are actually on special ones. Orange terracotta. That's a new one. Orange terracotta and red sandstone stairs. Okay, we can do that. Daceman. I don't know how to... Decimenters? Maybe? Hello there, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So apart from obviously orange terracotta and that, we should have everything else. What's this server called? This server is called OhanaCraft. OhanaCraft stands for family, I believe. The server is run by a user, well, a partner streamer here on Mixer called Miles Pernicious. And he is based in Hawaii, so obviously the server being OhanaCraft, try and make everything as family friendly as we can do. Everyone's welcome on the server as long as you obviously subscribe to Miles Pernicious on Mixer. And yeah, you have to be subscribed to Miles Pernicious here on Mixer. And you also need to be have job on Minecraft to get onto the server. Right, what do I need? I should have orange. I do have orange terracotta. Do I have sandstone? Do I have sandstone? No. Let's go get some red sandstone. Probably not even need 2 stacks, but we've got it just in case. But it's all, this server's all built in survival. Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, everything's survival. Yes, we do use, or certain users do have like Optifine installed. I also have a mod that lets me see where I can place blocks for builds that I've got pre-built. So sandstone, red sand, red sandstone, red sandstone stairs. Why is the red sandstone slabs in there when it should be in there? Do I not have that much red sandstone? No. Why are all these... Have I messed up where they go? Okay. Oh, I have to do this way, don't I? So that's red sand there, but is that red sand down there? No, that's why. Okay, that just happened. I was not meant to get up here. Please say I've got an ender pearl. Yes, I do. Okay. So, that's cut sandstone. That should not be red sandstone. That should not be red. No, that's... Ugh. Right. I'm getting mixed up with everything now. Let's figure this out. So that needs to be cut sandstone. That needs to be chiseled sandstone. And then all these need to be moved along one, I guess. I'm going to start here anyway. That's cut sandstone there. So, is that cut sandstone? Yes, it is. So what's in the previous one to that? Cut. Chiseled. What am I missing? Something's missing there. I thought I had all these done. Sandstone slabs. Is that sandstone slabs? Yes. So sandstone wall, smooth sand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah. I've honestly no clue on that one. Right, so that's there. That there. That goes there. That goes there. That's now red sandstone. Sandstone stairs. Slabs. So that should be red sandstone slab. Yep. I'm gonna put that in the right. I think I put that in the right place. Yeah, one of the rules in my chat is don't talk about politics. So please don't do that. Just a generalized thing. We welcome everyone into the stream, no matter what their political beliefs are or anything like that. And it's that one that we need to... Yeah. So now I can fix this up, close all these up, sort that out. Nice. So, we're back here, red sand. Can make 4 into that. I need slabs as well. What's the machine meant to do? What's this meant to do? This automatically sorts all the items. So, at the top there, we've got a way we can just import any block in Minecraft, and it automatically sorts and stores it all in this area. I just realised I probably did have red sandstone stairs. Either way, I've got more now. So yeah, I've got a storage system that can sort and store up to over 250 million items in Minecraft. Welcome back, miner. No worries. I thought I would have had it. Obviously not. Either way, we've got them now. And I'm hoping we've got enough. Red terra, that should be fine. What else do I need? Voltic Cobra, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Start Online. Hope you're having a great day there. Very much appreciated. How are you doing today? What am I doing? Yeah. Getting all the materials for the next one. You thought you could get me with that? Yeah, no. Because that's just technically spam. If it can't be easily read, being the right way up, then my bot will think it's spam and automatically, automatically delete it. Because it's not a word that people could just read correctly. Good effort, though. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? More white concrete. That should be enough for everything. I don't think I need blue. Knowing me, one of them's going to be like red concrete or something. When does Miles fly in? I have no clue. I think Miles gets there either the 15th or the 16th. Miles Pernicious, that is. And yeah, they're all upside down stairs. Okay. Which I can do, no worries. Yeah, I think Miles gets there before me and Jax get there. I think he's got a connection in LA, as usual. I think I've literally just got enough stairs for that then. That's, that'll be good then if I do. That's all there. No, nice. Oh, no. Wrong thing. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Never flown to any LAX before. I would love to do a lot more, like, depending on how, like, right, let's put it this way. I had goals originally set for Christmas, but I'm going to be more realistic now, and my goals are... I've set goals for next year. I'm hoping next year is going to be a great, really good year for not only Mixer, but well, for Mixer streaming, for everything. I hope next year is going to be a really, really good year, and I'm hoping that in effect I'll be able to utilize on that kind of thing. I'm aiming for partnership by the end of next year, which is what I'm going to say. Obviously, we get Embers enabled this year, which is absolutely awesome. And 100% unexpected. I definitely did not think that I was going to get Embers enabled no matter whatever happened, honestly. Obviously, we'll see what next year has in store for us. We'll take everything one step at a time. Be that obviously PAX South first, and go from there. Honestly, it's great to have goals and set goals to try and achieve, but I'm not gonna put my hopes on. I'm not gonna be downhearted if it doesn't happen, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I will actually do these. And I'll fill this in as well, because there's no point in just putting orange carpet down. And back to here. But yeah, so if I'm able to... either way, we'll figure out something for next year. It's good to have goals. They should be achievable. But like I said, I'm not going to be disheartened if things don't go that way. And I'm 100% happy to... what to call it? I'm 100% happy if things don't go along that way. Like, it's not going to be downhearted. I'm here to have fun and enjoy myself, that kind of stuff. Just give it time. PAX South is a recharge time for me. Yeah. Like, obviously, PAX South is like a downtime, but also you get to hang out with friends, meet up with mix of people, streamers. It's yeah. There's a lot of stuff that can happen within a year. And we'll take everything one step at a time. Have fun at PAX. Yeah. It's gonna be, whatever happens, it's gonna be awesome. Okay. With us placing all these in, we can take these out now as well. Okay. Take all this out, and then we'll obviously fill it back in when we need to. Where am I breaking blocks that I don't need to break? Where do the other blocks fall? Do the other blocks fall all the way down? I think so. But yeah, it's just a good time to socialise, network, chill. Yeah, there'll be awesome times over there. It was last time as well. Like I had so much fun last time. And at the same time, I would love to. Well, I hopefully don't get Conflu. Because after EGX, I got Conflu, and that kind of dropped my my streaming schedules down. Because before that, I had a really good streaming schedule that was working for me. Yeah, PAX Pox, Conflu. Like in the UK, we call it Conflu. So convention flu. But PAX Pox, obviously, because it's PAX. Obviously, with it being EGX, there's not really a similar wording name for it, is there? So we kind of have to come up with our own stuff for it. But either way, it'll be good. EGX. Kleenex. that's a funny one. Yeah. Never heard that one actually before, or something like that. At the same time as well, I do have sleeping issues. So even when I do get back, it takes me a while to get my sleeping pattern back in order. So that's another thing that I have an issue with. And obviously, if your sleeping pattern's out of order, then you're like, I'm tired all the time. I'm sleeping for most of the day, and that kind of puts a downer on the streams. But we'll see what happens when it comes to this year. Honestly, we'll see what happens, because I would love to be able to. Well, I want to try and stream as much as I can while I'm over there. Obviously, xCloud is probably going to be the only way I can do that. Unless we're able to sort out a way to stream probably at least once from the Microsoft Store to do Minecraft. But there's not that many games on the xCloud at the moment that I'm interested in playing. Possibility of Sea of Thieves, but even so, we'll have to see. Because I'm not putting my hopes on. We'll see what happens. I just wish I did have a laptop, so I was able to just stream from a laptop and have all the games available from, like, obviously my Minecraft, not Minecraft, my games collection through, obviously it's only Minecraft, Steam, Game Pass, PC, and also my other Windows, like, cross-platform games that I've got. It would have been absolutely awesome if I was able to do that. But like we say, we'll take things one step at a time. We'll figure out what's going to happen. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's not going to be the end of the world if I can't stream while I'm there. And that's why I want to do this, and what do you call it? And that's why I need to carpet every block that a mob could technically spawn on. Not only because, obviously, mobs from spawning. I can't put torches down to stop any... What do you call them from spawning? I can't... golems, iron golems. Because iron golems will spawn on torched areas, but they won't spawn on carpeted areas. So that's why I need to, because obviously I'm going to have villagers in here, I'm going to have villager breeding. I don't want iron golems being able to spawn in certain areas where... Yeah. I want to set it up so they only spawn in selected locations where they're only meant to spawn there. Am I really out of that as well? Okay. There we go. But yeah, Conflu is just like the easiest one to think of. It covers everything realistically. At the end of the day, people... At the end of the day, it takes a while to get yourself back to normal and back to a normal schedule. From all the travelling, from the events, from the meeting people. You kind of bring yourself down. I need to make sure I eat correctly, I drink correctly. And all that as well. More because of EGX, I was literally living off Monster Energy drinks and like Coke Zero, because they had a Monster Energy drink stand and a Coke Zero stand, and everything was free. Like you could literally just walk up and get like 5 monsters a day if you really wanted to, which obviously 5 monsters a day is not healthy. Having unlimited Coke Zero is not healthy. So you've definitely got to make sure you're eating and drinking properly, plenty of water, decent food that's not like junk food. Yeah, and obviously also there's so many people there, it's just, yeah, there's so many people there that you can literally just get ill because of the heat, temperature, for the amount of people there, people coughing and spluttering that are ill from flights. There's so much. Hey, Janie Laney, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. How you doing today? People don't wash their hands at PAX, no. Yeah. That's why you have to take hand sanitizer with you as well. But how you doing today, Janie Laney? I saw you were live earlier. Hope you're well. £3 cinnamon bun. I don't know what a... Not gonna lie, I don't know what a cinnamon bun is. And I'm guessing you mean £3 as in 3 LB, not as in £3 in money. Because money in that is different, yeah. Wait, yeah. It's like my dad's still old school. He goes to like a fishmonger's or a butcher's and he's like, can I get £5 in weight of this thing? Not otherwise, if you ask for £5, they literally give you £5 in money. But yeah, we mainly do things off kilograms now. Which, surprisingly, a lot of stuff in America is, say, like... I know what a cinnamon roll is, I just don't know... I don't think I've ever had a cinnamon roll. And Janie Laney... What? If that number's correct, that's insane. Thank you very much for the host. How is everyone doing today? That's kind of... It's probably not correct. Well, we'll see what that number goes at the top for in a second. But that's still insane, no matter what. Thank you very much, Janie Laney. It's... Mommy Bell, hey, how you doing as well? A lot of people in here today. It is literally like... How long? Paladin TX... is that meant to be Texas Paladin or just TX Paladin? How are you doing there as well? You doing well? Good to know. That's just insane. Both. Nice. Well, I'm going to be in Texas in 3 weeks' time. So that's going to be awesome. We're in the process of building this ship, finishing up this ship. So I'm just going to need to get the carpet to put on top now. Effectively. If I can figure out where I put the carpet. What part? South. Houston and... San Antonio for Pac South. Oh yeah, you get to harass me. But that's absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for that host, Janie Laney. It's very awesome of you. I need to remember what colours I need for this. Greys, blues, red. I think there was some orange I needed. Do I have any more orange? I've got more orange wool, so I can convert that over. Yeah, I go to Pac South. I thought you knew that, Mommy Bell. I thought you knew I was going to Pac South. River Walking Center. Yes, it is. I was at South last year. I was at South last year, and it was really good. This year, we're actually going to go on the River Walk and go on the little boats as well. We should have time to do that. This is all survival. Yeah, I do have a hologram plugin on, so I can know where to place the blocks and what blocks I need. But yeah, this is all OhanaCraft, Mommy Bell. So everything is survival. I'm just making sure I've got all the materials I need. I probably do need some of that as well. And then we go over there and just put it all in place. But yeah, San Antonio was amazing. And yeah, Mommy Bell, you should have already known I was going, because I still need to ask you in Discord for your address, because this is the first time I can actually show you this. Now, do you know what I said about the 50p and the 50p's? I'm still trying to get my hands on a guiding 50p, but that is, if it will show properly, hopefully you can see the detail there. That's the scouting 50p. So obviously 50p UK with the scout logo on. And it also has be prepared at the bottom. So you might be able to see that. The be prepared as well. But while I was in London, my sister was in London as well. We'll try. It's a 50p coin. So obviously you have just like half a dollar, but half a pound. The first note we have is a £5 note. So we have like a £2 coin, a £1 coin, 50p, 20p, 10p, 5p, 2 pence, 1 pence. And we also still have £5 coins as well. But yeah, so that was a Scout 50p, because I know Mommy Bell's into guiding. And obviously Scouts and Guide kind of go hand in hand with it being... Baden Powell did the scouting, and I can't remember his wife's name, started guiding. Which obviously in America's Girl Scouts and Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. Everywhere else in the world, it's near enough Scouts and Girl Guiding. But yeah, while I was in London, my sister was there as well. My sister came down to London at the same time. And the last day, your Girl Guiding, yeah. So, we were in London. My sister wanted to go to the guiding headquarters in London, which is around the corner from Buckingham Palace. And we've got a badge that I'm going to hopefully try and ship to you as well, Mommy Bell. If I can get a 50p, Girl Guiding 50p as well, we'll have a Girl Guiding 50p for you, a Scouting 50p, and this Girl Guiding badge for you, which you can only get at the Girl Guiding shop in London, the Girl Guiding HQ. Jacob Red as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. So yeah, when I get over to the States, I'm going to ship it to you, Mommy Bell. So that's so yeah, those two are going to be for you. Hopefully, I'm going to try and get a Girl Guiding 50p as well. So you're going to get a Girl Guiding 50p, a Scouting 50p, and then the Girl Guiding badge. We sent 2 Scouts over there to get the patch. Nice. We do have other guiding badges, but that's one of the only things you can get from the London store. You can't get it on the website. You can't get it anywhere else. You have to go to the Girl Guiding headquarters in London to get that one. So yeah. You'll pay you for quid bill. You pay me for a $5. Yeah, I could do that. Do I actually have a? I've got a. So this is what our £10 notes look like. Which that's a £10 note. Which yes, it has a see-through section on it, and obviously the back as well. This is the new plastic notes, so you can. Might be able to hear it being a bit plasticky. We're slowly changing over to plastic notes. We've got the £5 note, the £10 note, all plastic. Next year goes £20 note, because obviously 2020. £20 notes will change. And then the £50 notes will be changing later on in the future years. So yeah, it's I know the Canadian notes are now plastic polymer kind of a thing as well. Exclusive, yeah. What I'm going to try and do for my sister as well is when I'm in America, I believe I'm possibly able to get a Girl Scout pin. An American Girl Scout pin for my sister as well. So I'm going to get her one. And if they've got anything that's in America that's exclusive to that Canadian badge that you'd be happy to give my sister, Mommy Bell, I'm happy to send you a shipping address to do that for it. Of a Korean note. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people going up to the plastic notes now. And also in my wallet, I also still have some more American money. So comparing the size, let's just compare the size. I'll literally square them up from one corner to the other. So the £10 note literally just hides behind the $1 bill. So obviously that is obviously the width wise, but obviously height wise, it just about is. So yeah. Yeah, these are the ones I've got left over from last year. Sends Janie American money. Yeah. But yeah, and it's all in my vegan-friendly leather wallet. Or vegan leather, fake leather wallet. Anyway. I was meant to be carpeting the roof a bit, and then we sort of started talking about notes and stuff. But yeah, it's pleather. Yeah, or faux leather. I think it's called. Well, Minor, you're gonna meet me at PAX anyway, so I'll let you feel my wallet because what do you call it? It's that good that people think it's real. Did I not have any more? Yeah, I don't have any more white carpet. That's not good. Jacob, I am currently playing on a Java server, so I'm unable to. We don't do friend requests on Java Minecraft, sadly. And Plum, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Starline. I hope you're doing it there. Much appreciated. You get to feel it. Well, I just so you can do the comparison between like a leather wallet and that wallet. You know what I mean? Have you seen the new things? Yes, I have. We're not currently on the new build of Minecraft. We're still on 1.13. We're waiting for a better version of it. Please don't link things in chat. My English. My bot doesn't like people sending links and that kind of stuff. Joining us for fishing in a while. Yeah. So if you're Java, do need to update. How it works basically is, do you play single player or multiplayer, Janie? And do you play on? I know obviously. I think you play Bedrock and that kind of stuff. I've not done Fishing Friday before. I don't think. It is Friday though, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, on Java we've got up to 1.15, and it's basically a thing in your launcher. You could stay in the version you're playing on at the moment. If that's the version if you play multiplayer servers that are in that version, you're completely fine with staying with that version. You only need to really update when you are. You only really need to update if you want to update. Which I know that sounds completely stupid, but in my head it makes sense. If you want to get the new bees, if you want to get that kind of stuff, you do have to update. So yeah, if you want to get bees, you have to update to 1.15. Or just use in the drop down menu, select latest release, and it will always do to the latest release. And obviously the different versions you play. Like for me, I need to load 1.13.2 to play on this server. And then I've also got a separate version for this version which has Optifine on and the mod that allows me to do the holograms. Which is these weird outline blocks here are holograms. So you have completely it's not like Bedrock where you only get the latest update, because that's how it works. They will only give you the latest update. You have the option in Java to use whatever version you want to play on. And AJ, thank you. Hello there, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm not much of a Bedrock player, but because I'm not really used to the controls, and they also have very different utilizations of redstone. However, I'm not opposed to playing on it. It's just if I do play Minecraft on Bedrock, I will probably play it on console and learn the new control scheme on console. And go through and get all the achievements kind of thing. But for the time being, I'm quite happy on Java. I've got so many different materials to do and materials to play. And I've run out of that as well. Let's get the orange done first, then. It's not technically the right colour, but the only reason I'm putting the carpet down is to stop mobs from spawning. So it stops mobs from spawning in the locations where you don't want mobs spawning. But yeah, it's there's a lot of different things you can do on the different versions of Minecraft. Be that Bedrock or Java or Pocket Edition. They all work, and I did have more there. That'll work then. And I need green. Let's get some green as well. And hopefully we've got enough to do this now. Do these first, then we'll go down and drop down and do that one. But yeah, it's there's so many different things you can do. I love the design, the build, the ideas, the redstone. I love every aspect of it when it comes to Minecraft. And obviously we're playing it on Java. I've played it on Java since 2012. It's crazy. Switch to my computer so I don't need to... and I don't yet follow... You don't yet follow me? Oh, wow. Well, I won't hold it against you there, Mommy Bell. But thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the starting line. I hope you're having a great day there as well. You get the cool little new animation though in the top, happening in the top corner though. And I'm out of I'm out of carpet again. I need more carpet. Right. I need to work on these bits on in here. That bit there and that bit over there, I think. Does that bit? No, that bit doesn't need doing. I just need this bit over here, which has skeletons on. You always wondered why I hadn't seen an alert. Yeah, you need to be following to get the alerts. I think that's how Mixer works. But yeah, I won't hold it against you. I also know Mixer has some issues where sometimes they can unfollow you as well. And also, Mommy Bell, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Very awesome. But yeah, you should get the alerts and all that kind of stuff. It's all good at the end of the day. But yeah, I definitely would look like the Fishing Friday would be one of the things I do. I do what do you call it? When I'm playing Bedrock, I do just sit down and just fish because you get so many good different items and materials and things that I just kind of. That's all I do, really. We've done so much of this already. It's crazy. But I do need to get more white carpet, and I don't know where to get white carpet from right now. Oh, thank you for this box as well, Mommy Bell. We started off the stream earlier today playing Project Cars, and I had a Toximer dropped. Well, we had Scorpion drop 250 embers, and then we had Toximer straight away drop 800, 900 embers, which was one chocolate bar. Because I've got a tub of chocolates for anyone that drops 100 embers. They basically give me a chocolate, and if they drop 200 embers, they give me a sour candy. So that's what I do. Really amazing build. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This design is not my own. If you go into Project Minecraft and search Ned Lloyd, you will get the build design for this. I'm utilising it because it was I needed a big container ship. And it's basically, I'm using it for the exterior view, and then everything inside is going to be... what's it called? Everything inside is going to be stuff like Iron Farm, Villager Farms, Villager Trading, And that's going to be utilised everything inside of this. So that's why it's currently hollow on the inside. We're waiting for the update to 1.15, and then I can start doing the villager stuff. But I need to get all of this built out first. So there is that to get done. But yeah, I need to get some not green carpets, more white carpet. Which is going to be fun because we don't have any more white wool anywhere. Right, let's turn the hologram off for now. Thank you for the sparks, though. I don't know how the sparks work on the Embers enabled stuff. Because obviously partners get the extra 2% for 10 million sparks. Now, I'm not against, obviously, if you're partnered on here, you get the extra benefits and things. I'm just happy if I do get Embers. But obviously, they've not really said anything. And obviously, we don't have crystals, so I'm guessing we don't have them. But, you never know.
Oh, that's hot.
Really? Mr. Manor just dropped 200 Embers to give me a sour candy. Okay. So, would you like blue, green, red, or purple for the sour candy? Green, of course. Okay. Let's get the green out. Second to last green. I've still got 3 reds, 3 purples, and 1 green left after that. And then I've got literally a tub full of blue. I will be getting some more tubs, though, after the new year. Or if I run out of them before Christmas, then I'll get more. Well, here's the green one. Let's figure out if we can even open the packet. Here we go. And you can tell the green because if I hold it up to the it green screens, it's that green. Oh, this is going to be fun. Not. Oh no. This is the 5th one I've had today. And it's worse than the other ones. Oh. But thank you, Mana. I'm trying to get rid of the sourness as quick as I can. And when I talk, it doesn't help either. Okay. It's starting to mellow out now. Yeah, thank you, Manny, for the 200 embers there. Much appreciated. I need to figure out where I need to go now to get wool. It's and I'm gonna clip every single one of them and upload them to Twitter after as well, because then you get to see they have the video on Twitter for the rest of the time. I'm gonna see if they've got any in here that's just plain. Oh, there's two white carpets there. That's not gonna help. I don't think we've got any white carpet in here. Someone literally just needs to sell white carpet. Or no, white wool. I'm still getting I'm I'm still getting more of the sourness in this, and it's not good. I'm going to go to Quiet Ladies and share the sheep. I probably need the iron first. Where can I get iron from? I don't know. Well, we'll see if she's got sheep. I think Quiet Lady does have sheep, but we'll have to check. I'm not liking these flavors. What I will do though is I'll get more tubs. I'll get more tubs of the sour candy, of the toxic waste, and try and get more stuff for that. More things. Oh wow, you've got a lot of multicolored sheep here. You've got Quiet Lady's got all them there. I don't think I've got any. Yeah, I am. You're just getting ready there. It's 6 AM, but Janie got me up. Wow. Yeah, for me it's like 2 PM. So you stream at 7 AM, Fishing Friday. Nice. So that would be 3 PM my time. Who does Fishing Fridays? Well, obviously you. I think it's. I can't remember who does Fishing Fridays. But Chipster, yeah. Chip does it. Nice. If you wanted an extra person to do Fishing Fridays with, I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to go over and fish on. To fish and things. You'd love to do it on a Java server. Well, obviously we don't really have a fishing area on OhanaCraft at the moment. But if you were to start fishing on a OhanaCraft server, or on the server, pranked by Barely. Oh, Barely's back on the server. I forgot that. There's so much stuff happening there, but yeah, I'd be very happy to join people doing Fishing Fridays. It would give me a chance to do it. Jack built a dock on the Bedrock map the other day. On Ohana Rocks. Yeah, Ohana Rocks, yeah. We call OhanaCraft the Java server. And Ohana Rocks, the Bedrock server. So it's still got Ohana in it. And it's both of them sound cool names. But yeah, I do have access to play on Bedrock. And I do have access to play on Java, obviously, because I'm doing that now. I think I'm about to modify. I don't know. I need to get a way where I can get a lot of wool. Which I can't really utilise the spider farms because the spider farms don't work anymore. How do we get a lot of wool? In fact, is it through there that's the farming district? Yes. I believe there might be some things around here as well. Are you going to go lay down? No worries, Miner. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the embers as well. Very awesome. Get yourself some rest. Obviously, I don't know what time it is for you. But definitely go get yourself some rest. You might have to come on and share some sheep for you. Yeah. Well, we've got the massive sheep farm that I just keep going through. I think we might have some sheep in here though, but even so, I'm going through like a shulker box of wool at a time, near enough. We should have sheep down here somewhere, possibly. Yeah, I go through quite a lot then. Yeah. So we've got some... Here lies the last mushroom suffocated in a wall. That's a very... I didn't know they retextured mushrooms. Did not know they retextured mushrooms. But yeah, there's only three sheep there. That's not going to be enough. We'll check in here in the community storage. In the end, so there's a sheep farm that's at Quiet Lady's area. There's a sheep farm here, and there's a sheep farm in the end. I'm just going to see if there's any wool in any of these. String. If there's a load, no, there's no string. Wool, 1. Yeah, that's not going to be useful. But yeah, there's the big farm is in the end. I'll show you where the big farm is. It was built by a salt tank. And all you literally have to do is just sit there, right-clicking. Is it right-clicking or left-clicking? Whichever's the share button. So I think it's left-click. Or is it right-click? Right-click. But it literally has every colour wool in there as well. And it's this way to the end. Yeah. So we'll go check that out. And obviously we've got the iron farms on the server. That means we've got unlimited iron for limited shares. And by the time you get to the shop and you've gone through all the colours of the wool, the sheep on the bottom level has regrown their wool. Okay. But yeah, it's just getting to 2 PM now. And I know it's the last Friday before Christmas, so people call it Frantic Friday because obviously it's like people getting paid today because they get paid before Christmas. People are finishing school and work today because early that are off over the Christmas. Yeah, so it's kind of a crazy. Today's going to be a crazy day for everyone. And with it being 2 PM now, that means a lot of the UK schools are breaking up now for Christmas and New Year. Sorry about that crunch as well. So yeah, you come through the end that way. You come all the way over this way onto OhanaCraft. It's a true day for you. Got all the gifts figured out yesterday. Nice. I have a few gifts sorted out. The majority of the gifts I am getting, I will be getting while I'm in America. Because everyone keeps saying, oh, you're going to get me anything from America? And I was like, well, yeah, but it'll be a Christmas gift. So I don't have to get people gifts until Christmas. But yeah, so directly opposite where the portal is. So obviously you spawn in over that side. You come directly opposite. Down this ice boat path. They've got boats in there. So you can always just boat down. All the wool goes into a storage system here. I've kind of cleared out of white wool. Cleared out of like grey wool. And then, yeah. So you basically, if we do it over here, it's got every kind of wool all the way up. So yeah, there's a lot here. If you ever run out of shares, you obviously have more iron here. You craft them all in here, and then they shoot up and get stored in the areas where they need to be stored. Because if your shares break, by the time you get to this section of the farm, it will drop out some shares to you. So you'll always have shares. You might miss like half a section, but you will always have shares. But But yeah, wool is free, but tips are really appreciated. I do drop some tips in here every now and again because the amount of stuff I go through. But yeah, so anyone on the server is able to use this, and I'll show you how to use it quickly as well. We'll go around on a trip. So, first things first, take everything out of your inventory. Mainly because you don't want to die. If you do die, you will probably fall into the void and you don't want to lose all your materials. Make sure you are fully healed up and fully fooded up. Then all you need is your shares in the first slot. Then fill in every other inventory slot. And get in the cart. And you flick it once, but I've just flicked it twice to turn it off. Because I'm only going through it once, and then all you do is you keep holding it down. Oh, that way. So yeah. You basically just go through the farm, keep holding down right click. And as long as that lever at the bottom is turned on, you will always be... well, always be sharing. And also, when you do run out of your shares, the shares will break. You'll get to the end. You activate an activator rail, which then drops out another shares. But if you don't pick up the shares, if you don't pick up any shares, they go back into the system. So you'll never run out of shares. As long as there's shares in the system to work. But it's really cool because you get every item, every colour of wool. Hopefully, when we update to 1.15, Miles will be allowing us to re-dye any colour wool to any other colour wool. And same with other materials like concrete, terracotta, and all that kind of stuff. Kyla, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Starting Line. Hope you're having a great day there. Much appreciated. You can try coffee first here, just in a second. Yeah, no worries. I've got myself an X-Gamer. Not much of a coffee person. And obviously I used to drink a lot of Monsters, and this X-Gamer is a lot healthier for me than other stuff. It's kind of like it's a gaming supplement powder where it is caffeine. It's also it's caffeine, nutrients, everything that's healthy. It's fully vegan. It's healthy for you. I'm not sponsored or affiliated or anything with them. However, the person, there we go. We've just run out of our shares, so we've lost one way this way and one way the other way when it happens. And then obviously you'll see we pick up shares in a second, and then we just keep on sharing. So it's fully AFKable. There we go. We just picked some shares. It's fully AFKable. But yeah, it says having sugary fizzy drinks because it's got no sugar in. And they're in awesome flavours. You might have heard of like G Fuel. It's like a European European version of a G Fuel, which is... I've never tried G Fuel, but I really enjoy the flavours that they have here. Really is. So, I've had like a Swiss roll flavour, strawberry flavour at the moment. I've got Hyper Beast, which is like a mixed fruit punch flavour. I've got a pineapple flavour coming, and I've already said the first thing I'm doing when I get the pineapple flavour is mixing one up and having a pizza. And having the Pineapple X Gamer with pizza. Just because I can. Yeah, it's... so, yeah, I still drink tea. I just don't drink coffee, and it's just a healthier version of a... Yeah, you do drop it. You do lose a little bit of it. A little bit of wool. But the way the server works is it should... everything stacks, so it might fix itself. Well, that's why my storage system on the server is so massive, because I've had to edit everything so it works on the server. Just making Java. Nah, no worries. To be fair, coffee is called Java as well, so kind of funny. I think we're nearly finished. I don't know how many layers we've got left of this. I keep forgetting how to go. But obviously, we're about to break shares again. And as long as that... There we go. As long as you don't get any wool in your inventory when you break that, you're fine. But I'm literally just sat here holding down right click. And we just keep going. And then yellow is the last layer. And then we just fall down. And obviously, if the lever was still on when we get down to the bottom, we would still be going round. Yeah, so as long as that's on, you will keep going round and just keep going round. But as you can see, all these have like reshared or like regrown. By the time you've got down to the bottom to get the rest of them. So we can kind of just be cheeky and just go around and just get all the white wool that we need. Oh. Okay, so that shouldn't have done that, but we've got it anyway. But yeah, they shouldn't really fall onto these, but they sometimes end up doing. Like, they should just fall down to the middle like that there. Yeah, but when you sat in the minecart, they always normally just fall down to the bottom. There you go, because you're technically a little bit further away. And then it goes into the destroy system. There we go. Put the shears back in there. Get ourselves back sorted out. So it's a really cool farm. And I'm glad that someone actually did make it on the server. Because otherwise, we might have run out of wool a long time ago. Just getting my inventory sorted back out. There we go. So let's see how much actually went in through the first one that we went. You get at least a stack per go. So obviously we've got... Yeah, that's not that bad. Obviously everything else as well. But we only needed white. So we can go back and now you go and use that again. But it's really easy to get here. Super cool farm. I just need to AFK here more because I need so much wool. So yeah, we'll figure that out at some point. And obviously the server reboots every night, so if you could technically go 24 hours and just AFK there and get so much. How you doing, Sea Harbour? So let's just convert all that over. We probably don't need this much, but we got it all anyway. We probably need it for later, but we've got it for now. There we go. Let's turn the hologram back on just so we know what the placements are going to be next. MC, do full layer. So, we need just a bit of everything, really. Yeah. That's fine. But do we need any red? Yeah, we need a little bit of red. That'll be fine. And I don't really have the space, so I'll put it in there for now. Nice. So we don't really need too much red. But at the end of the day, we do need it. So let's just make sure we stock up on everything we do need. Do we need a bit of that? Yeah, we do. And do this and this. I'm nearly out of that concrete as well. Thunderbird, how you doing? Thank you very much thank you for the follow. Welcome to the line. Hope you had a great day. Then very much appreciated, as well as Sea Harbour as well. Thank you both of you for the follows. Both of you welcome to starting line again. Much appreciated. Hopefully you're having a great day there. I know I am. I'm having a really good day. Getting things done that I need to get done. Building things up, which is absolutely awesome. Where's that one? There we go. Get some more blue. Don't need the red, don't think. No. Yes, we'll get some more red. I don't think I need any other colours then from there. Yeah, I don't think I do. I guess we just go over there and start building this again. And let's go down to this layer, start here. That's all done. And we start this way. Nice. It's super easy for this when you know what blocks you need. As long as you just keep on building, it's all good. We need to put the carpet in the side there as well, I think. This is going to look absolutely insane when it's fully built. I can't wait. Seriously can't wait. Looking forward to it. Thank you for this box as well, much appreciated. We just have that bit over there to do, and then we can move ourselves up again. Nice. There we go. Oop, no, that wasn't meant to happen. One block at a time. Nice. Super easy. So super easy. And then we're going to take a full-on flyby when this is finished, because it's going to look absolutely insane. That one. Nice. But this is going to be absolutely insane, this build. Really can't. We're going to have to figure out how we're going to do the interior of this, because I know I need English. You okay there, Mammy Belle? We've still got the villages in here that we're going to utilise. Oh. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more sections to do after this. After we've... Yeah. 10 more sections to utilise after this. Oh, what's up, Mommy Bell? My servers were migrating yesterday to a new box, and 2 of them. That's not good. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too much of a problem to fix. No worries. No worries, Mommy Bell. Get your server sorted. That's the main thing, honestly. Servers migrating over take a while, and obviously, if you're using stuff like Bungie, it does take a lot of back-end stuff to keep working. But yeah, honestly, take your time. It's not good to do a quick fix that just works. It's better off to actually go through, fully diagnose it, and then fix the problem. I'm not making a server, no. Mommy Bell has a server that she runs. Can't remember what thing it's from, sadly. Or what it's... is it? I think it's a charity-based thing. Yeah, well, it's a school server camp thing, yeah. Yeah, classes and camps and stuff. Light blue terracotta. Yeah, so sometimes things happen and servers have issues. But as long as you're able to get it sorted, and that's the main thing, isn't it? Right, first things first, let's just go for a sleep. You never ascended to this. I don't know what you mean by that. I just realised I've been live for 4 hours now. It doesn't feel like 4 hours at all. It does not feel like 4 hours at all. But we're taking these one block at a time. We're just getting it all built up at the end of the day. It's gonna look awesome. And once we've finally got the interior sorted, or the exterior sorted, and we move on to the interior, it's gonna be even better. Because it's gonna be so much. Well, once we've got actual villager breeding, villager trading, all the villager stuff, it's gonna be absolutely awesome. Because obviously the villagers take up... Well, I need the villagers to get all the quartz to do another build. So obviously the sooner we have the quartz, the sooner we're able to do the other build. But this is something I've been wanting to do for ages. I know I've wanted to get this done. I know this was going to be here. It takes time because obviously you've got to get the materials to build it. You've actually got to then build it, and it just takes time. But yeah, we'll figure it out. So obviously, when it comes to when I'm in America, I obviously won't be able to play the Java edition. Can I play? Oh, that might be a thing. Let me have a quick check. Is Minecraft on xCloud? Let's have a look. If Minecraft is on xCloud, that'll be insane. Like Minecraft Bedrock. Nope. I tried to do that, so I can do that. There we go. We'll see what is on xCloud. Okay, games available on xCloud. Forza Horizon 4. No Minecraft. Overcooked. We could possibly look at Overcooked. Sea of Thieves, definitely. Subnautica. I could do Subnautica on xCloud. That'd be a interesting stream to do. Wreckfest is on xCloud. It'd be... sadly, Minecraft's not, though. That is annoying. If Minecraft was on xCloud, I would definitely be doing Minecraft xCloud on Minecraft. Okay. Let's carry on with the build. Next level up. Which is this the top of everything? I think so. Looks like it. I think there might be a little bit that goes on top of this, but figure that out when we get to it. We'll go around the edges first, then we go and do the interior parts. I'm hoping it's not too much of an issue for Mommy Bell to get that sorted for her server stuff. I know how much it can be frustrating to the the back of the server. What's it called? The back end of the server stuff and that kind of thing. It does take a while sometimes, but once you have it complete and finished and working, it's very rewarding. Okay. But yeah, we can get all this done. Which at the end of the day is going to look, like I keep saying, it's going to look amazing, but it is. I just love getting this design, this build. I've wanted to do, like I said, I've wanted to do for ages. We're going to figure out how we're going to do the interior of this as well. Hopefully we will have farm designs that will work. Well, there is farm designs that will work, but hopefully I'll be able to copy it over and do it on the server and fit it all inside this ship. And then we'll figure out where we can put all the villagers, do the villager trading, and go from there, really. I'm really looking forward to getting this finished. Because I've got so many projects. Like, over there I'm going to be building a... Well, I've got a farm over there that's a Guardian farm that I need to update and edit. Well, I don't need to update. I just need to fix it so it works. I need some more concrete. So I'm also going to be building something else. I'm going to be building so much. I've got so much ideas and designs to do on this server that it's going to take a lot of time to get everything done, realistically. But I'm willing to put in the time, the effort. I have fun. Okay. I was going to say, don't fall in there. That wouldn't be good. Freezing Badge, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the starting line. Hope you're having a great day there. Very much appreciated indeed. How are you doing today? And welcome to the stream. It's going to take... It's just going to look amazing. Yeah, the reasons for the carpet, to make sure mobs don't spawn. We just don't want anything spawning on the ship. We will have to make an area where mobs can spawn, just so we have got mobs ready for the villagers. We'll work it out in the end. Yeah, at the end of the day, it'll all work out in the end. It'll all work out. It'll all be good. We'll have a villager to trade everything we need with. And we just need to get unlimited emeralds to get unlimited materials for building with. It's going to be good. OhanaCraft is 1.13.2. We didn't update to 1.14 due to Miles having the issue with his housing, the flooding and that kind of thing. We didn't have time. And 1.14.4 wasn't that stable on servers. That's why they've had a lot of issues on Hermitcraft. Was the... Yeah, I thought there was. This is... The... Oh, we don't even have the smooth stone yet. Yeah. 1.14.4 is horrible for servers. Yeah. And also, yeah, Boying, thank you for the follow-up, Starline. Hope you have a great day there. Yes, 1.15 has utilizations on server side and client side where, let's put it this way, it's got a new effectively new engine that helps with the lighting, it helps with the server tick speed, it helps with everything. So it's a lot more bug fixes, utilizations, so more people can play onto it. Everyone's been wanting it for a while, because the last time it was that stable was when we were playing 1.14. No. The last time it was as stable as 1.15 is now was 1.8. That's why a lot of the bigger servers have not updated from 1.8. So a lot of the big servers like Hypixel, don't know any of the ones. Yeah. So they've not updated because of 1. The combat updates changed a lot, but more so that it wasn't utilized for big servers. So that's why everything server side has been 1. Yeah. Warrior, thank you for the follow-up. Start line. You're a great there. Much appreciated. But with Miles working directly with the hosting company that hosts this server, yeah, 1.8.9 runs so smoothly because it's not had... Basically, 1.8.9 was released, or 1.8 was released, and it runs smoothly. 1.9 had the combat update, and they've just kept adding stuff onto it and not optimized it. But now with 1.15, they've reconfigured everything and optimized it all. So everything's optimized and add these. And Billy, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. How are you doing today? No worries, Billy. Thank you very much for the host. It's very awesome. I'm actually just gonna stick with putting the carpet on top of there and not doing that whatever design thing on top. So let's just get all them out of the inventory. Get some of these on. Get some of these. No idea what colours I actually do need. And if I do need some of them, I've got some of them. Nice. That should be all the colours I need. Do I have any more? Do I not have any more light blue? No. I do in there in case I need some. So I do have that. Yeah, so let's just... we won't bother about that extra bit. We'll just keep going and putting all the carpet down. But yeah, 1.15 is a lot fixed. There's a lot more bug fixes. It's a lot more stable. The lighting update, the engine update. They've fixed a lot of problems that people have been wanting them to fix for a while. So it's optimized and it works and it's good. Is there a crane on this boat? There's not a crane on this boat. However, I do have a shipping what do you call it? A container crane over on the docks area over there, which I'll show you in a second. Well, I've just finished putting the carpet down. But yeah, the whole idea of this island is I'm making a resort island. I wanted to build some villager things. I didn't want to do on the main island, so we're building the container ship on the outside of the island, which is still going to be able to get hooked up into the storage system in there. So all in there's a storage system which will get all the materials via that pipeline there. So it looks like it belongs here because it's going to be in the middle of the ocean. I love how someone's attempting to do things in the chat and it's not going to work because of they don't understand how people's chat works, and catbot is a thing. But yeah, it looks like it's going to belong here. So it's going to be a container ship in the middle of the ocean. Over there somewhere, I'm going to be building a. Well, I've not only got a catbot, I've got my bot, which my bot has some stricter stuff than catbot does. So whatever they try and do, either catbot will get it or my bot will get it, and if none of them do, a moderator will get it. So the people attempt things, but it's just not going to work. But yeah, the whole island's going to be I've got my headquarters here, which is going to have farms in. This is going to have everything villager-wise in. I'm going to have I've got what's it called? Somewhere down underneath the base, I have my teen tree farm. I will also be making a slime farm. A spider farm! I could make a spider farm underneath there, which will get me all the carpet I need. All the wool I need to make carpet. Let's go to make things. I'll be making a... How long have we been at here? How long... Well... On OhanaCraft, I have a lot of hours on OhanaCraft. Building this ship, it's been a couple of months. So, I don't know how many hours altogether, but it's been a couple of months of streaming-wise. Say an averaging 2 streams a month, that can be up to about 5 hours a month. About 10 hours of streaming a week. For 10 hours of streaming a week for 2 months. This guy's still trying things, and it's just not. If you want to keep going, I can just turn around and just go bye-bye and ban you. Because you're just being petty trying to call people names. It don't work. Report 2 would be nice. Yeah, well the thing is, they're not doing anything that's actually against Mixer's terms of service. So... Well, to be fair, I've told them to stop. So it could technically be classed as harassment. Because, also, what's it called? Because I've asked them to stop, they've not stopped. Yeah. But technically, like I've just said, they're not doing anything against Mixer Terms of Service apart from they've been asked to stop, and they haven't stopped. So it technically would class as harassment, effectively. Is it? No, I can't remember what it's actually classified under. Let's just do... Pop this chat out so I can see what the drop down things are. Harassment / trolling, it would class under. Hello, Leo Bane. There we go. Sent it in the report, and also they're now gone. They should be gone from the chat as well. The only way to join this server is to be a subscriber to Miles Pernicious and own Java Minecraft. It is not compatible with Xbox at all, sadly. It would be amazing if it was, but yeah, sadly it's just not. Nothing we can do about that either, sadly. It's just how it works. So Janie said she was streaming on a different account later. What was that called? I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. I wasn't in the stream though, sadly, in that stream. Yeah, I've been streaming since Janie Laney was streaming, so she just came in and dropped the host, which was still awesome. How many more of these? We've got so many more of these ones to do. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We've still got 10 lots of shipping containers to do. But we have, how many have we already done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we get one more done, we're halfway there with all the containers done. It's still a lot. So much we're done. I can't believe I keep putting myself into doing these big projects. But I've got a lot of, like I said, I've got a lot of stuff planned. Obviously, this is all going to be to do with villager trading. I do have underground not skeleton spawner. Spider spawner that I can turn into a string farm. Over here in the water. Exactly where that block is there. That's the tallest part. I'm going to be doing a generalized mob farm, which is going to be like creepers and all that. So it's going to be the build on top of the water is going to look like a, what's it called? Wind turbine, that's what it is. So there's going to be a wind turbine build here, which the inside of the wind turbine farm is going to be a generalized mob farm. And obviously it's going to look like it belongs in the water, and obviously the shipping container is going to be there. It's going to be really close to it, but it's going to work. So that means I need to actually light up a lot more of the ocean that way, like I have done underneath the ship. Over here, obviously, we're going to have the cruise ship being built at the docks area, which I still have to do some work under the water here to make sure it could fit the container ship. Curious Cat, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Start Online. Hope you're on a great day there. Much appreciated. And for the host, very awesome of you. But yeah, we have obviously the shipping container, the container crane there. So obviously, if the shipping container was here, the container ship was here, you'd be able to unload with that. And there will be some containers on the ground in the docks area with a passenger terminal and a way to get in and off the ship, a gangway. And obviously, that's the way you can mainly come onto the island. You come through the portal, you get off the ship, onto the gangway, through the passenger terminal, and then you're on the island. We have the hotel over here for the island. So people that aren't either staying on the hotel, so people can either stay in the hotel or on the cruise ship, depending on how they get to the island. There's also going to be a seaport aeroplane, or a sea airport over here. So seaplane airport. So people can obviously land by a seaplane. There'll be an airport terminal, airport dock, and all that over on this side. And then there's going to be a theme park in the middle. So the rest of the island's going to be a theme park build with roller coasters, water slides, stage areas, and all that kind of stuff. That's the whole idea for the island. It's a project that's going to be ongoing. How you doing, Curious Cat? Hi there. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Also, Mummy Bell and Curious Cat, thank you for the sparks, much appreciated. But yeah, so the whole idea of obviously this headquarters is it's got the storage system in, it's got the kelp farm, kelp smelter, and it will have other farms utilised in this area that can produce building materials or mob drops of some description, like cactus farm, sugarcane farm, bamboo farm, all the stuff that I would need for technically building materials and that kind of thing, whatever can be farmed. It'll be in here. Pumpkins, melons. Because even though obviously pumpkins and melons you can eat and make pumpkin pies out of, they're also utilised in building designs. You get different textures. It works all the same. And obviously in the basement we have the tea and tree farm, which we'll head down and have a look at. So we've obviously got this tea and tree farm over here, where we literally just stand in that area. We keep placing blocks down, or we keep placing saplings down. It automatically bone meals everything, so we need a bone meal farm, or bone farm. So we'll just keep doing it there, and then it pistons everything across into the chamber to blow up, and we get the log drops. And behind that wall over there, also all of these places that have got slabs here are areas where slimes can spawn. So we have an area over here, like it's a one chunk or a chunk there. We're probably going to go down a bit and make a slime farm. So we're going to have a small slime farm over here as well. So that means we just get slime balls to make slime blocks. Behind this wall here, we also have this spider spawner, which I will be utilising this spider spawner. Well, I will be utilising this to make a spider farm, to get string, spider eyes, and all that kind of stuff, which will then go into the storage system over here as well. So we need to figure out something for there. I might be doing a little squid farm at some point. We're going to do probably we're also going to have a concrete converter over here as well. Kind of like we've got over in the industrial area, we're going to have one over here where it literally just plays block, break, plays break, all in the same thing. And we're going to have that somewhere over here. We're going to have a AFK fish farm of some description up near the top. It's basically going to be anything we could think of that you can have farm-wise, AFK-wise, to get the most out of the materials, whatever we need, whatever we can build. It's all going to be put in here. And obviously that's like a little cool elevator. It's a single block drop and then it makes into a bubble elevator on the way up. So yeah, we're going to utilise as much space as we can in here for farms, for getting whatever we need, block-wise, building-wise. We're going to be able to trade for every kind of terracotta, for quartz. We're going to be able, whatever you can trade villager-wise that are utilising for building, we're going to have. And then obviously we're going to have everything to build with. Hey, Rez, how you doing? Thank you for that host. How are you doing today? I know Mommy Bell is going live soon to do Fishing Friday, so we might be joining Mommy Bell to do Fishing Friday possibly, depending on what's happening with her. Because we've done quite a bit. We've added some more containers onto over there. So a lot of stuff we need to actually really get as well, regroup and grab. But yeah, it's just. These builds are just absolutely insane, and I can't wait to slowly add and do things more. You miss your Stream Deck delivery despite Amazon, I'm gonna guess. Was it an Amazon delivery for Stream Deck? Because I know Parcel Force. Interesting. I always love doing Amazon because I always get the updates on the app. Was shipped from a friend. Ah, okay. I always love, like, when I do buy online, I buy from Amazon. Because obviously you get the updates of, you're like, 10 stops away! And that kind of stuff. So, I always know I'm going to be here if I'm awake, that I'm going to be there to pick up the delivery. And all that. But yeah, we've added 1, 2, 3 today so far. Obviously, we started off the stream doing Project Cars 2, which I kind of failed at. So we won't talk about that anymore. But yeah, it's so good. It's just crazy the amount of stuff we've got here. Or we've done 9 out, and then we've got another 10. Was it 8? We've done 10. 8, and we've got 10. So we've got, I don't know. I think we've got 10 more. We've done 8 already. You're interested to tell you more about the Amazon stuff? I'm confused. We also had Project Cars. Yeah, so we started the new Project Cars thing, and we started off on the lowest of the low, like the UK Formula something. Yeah, it didn't go well. The first race we came 12th. We couldn't get under. Everyone else was under 1 minute lap times. We were just over a minute lap time. It was very difficult to get through and get everything done. But Toxima dropped 900 sparks. No, 900 embers, which was obviously one sweet. And then 3 candies. Three. Yeah, we had 3 from Toxima, 1 from Scorpion first, and we've also had 1 from and we also had 1 from Mr. Miner as well, which is very awesome. That bar's up there, slowly creeping up, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, it's like the first time I've gone back to use a controller on an actual racing game. Yeah, it's a bit of a, yeah, I know. It's been so long since I've done racing games that getting back into them is different. Obviously, with Project Cars, you start off with your series. You're gonna be playing with Miles on Sea Thieves. Like, I didn't know Miles was doing Sea Thieves today. But I'm not going to be awake for Miles' stream tonight, sadly. However, I've got Project Cars on xCloud. Not Project Cars. Sea Thieves on xCloud. So I'm probably going to be doing that when I'm in America. I wasn't awake for it. I've not been awake for Miles' stream for the past few days. My sleeping pattern, I'm getting back onto UK time. For now. For obviously over the Christmas holidays. Because it's 2.5 weeks till I go to America. So I've got to kind of be on a UK time to get stuff done for me in the UK before I go over to America. That's why I've been live for 4.5 hours already. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. We tried with Project Cars. Might do it again. But altogether, it's not what I kind of hoped for with the racing game. And it takes a while to get into it all, and I don't understand that. But we'll figure it all out. We'll figure it all out. I just don't like these turtles. Are they turtles? I don't know what they're called. But yeah, sea turtles. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I'm kind of forgetting what we're meant to be doing right now. We've done so much of this that I'm kind of blanking what we're doing. Obviously everything that we're going over them is going to be a lot to do. I still can't believe how much we've got so far done, and it's just absolutely looking absolutely awesome. And obviously we've got everything carpeted up. Oh, I haven't carpeted on the inside. That's what I need to do. So for this one, I need to do a carpet on the inside, which I think is obviously green, blue, and white. So let's get some green, blue, and white. Stop mobs from spawning on the inside. So that's never good. Blue, green. Yeah, we do. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, zombies and villagers. Yeah. As much fun as that would be, we only need one zombie for the farm. We only need one zombie for the iron farm when we get the iron farm built. However, I still don't know where we're going to be building them all. Yeah, so that's what. Yeah, so the idea will be we're going to have. Oh yes, we're going to need two. So the idea will be we're going to have obviously the zombie villagers. No. We're going to have an iron farm at one end of the ship. So say we'll do the back end, we'll have the iron farm. At the front end, we'll have, say, a villager farm. Which will be, obviously, villager breeding. Which will be also with they'll also do carrots, potatoes, wheat, that kind of stuff. And obviously, where they throw them into, it's going to be able to fall straight down. Because obviously, there's going to be the fence that they're standing on. So obviously, when baby villagers spawn, they're able to fall down, or wherever the baby villagers go, they're able to go and fall down. And there's also going to be a hopper underneath them that's going to collect any hopper underneath them that's going to collect any extra carrots or potatoes to go straight into the storage system as well. And then obviously whatever we're going to do, we're going to lock the trades down to get them to 1 emerald per whatever the trade is. So I'm going to have villagers that's going to be able to get... The idea is I'm going to have a lot of villagers that I can get... what do you call them from? Quartz. I need villagers for quartz, terracotta... so you can get all the different types of terracotta from them. You can get all the different types, like obviously you can get quartz, quartz bricks and that kind of stuff. And whatever else I can get through from them is what I'm going to get. But yeah, the only way to join this server is have Java Minecraft to be subscribed to Mass Pernicious, which is a $4.99 subscription here on Mixer. I need to add the Java Minecraft as well into that command. But the Xgamer command works, the wheel spin command works, the closed caption command should work as well. So if anyone ever asks for closed captions, a moderator is able to do !CC, which will launch closed captions straight away. I would say you could try it as well if you want Resident Evil. It'll take a second for it to load up. Obviously that's turned on, which also loads this up, which is just waiting for me to detect. It's just waiting for it to detect speech because the website's still loading. And there you go. It loaded up. Yeah. Well, I've got Chrome open for loots, and then it opens another tab for closed captions. Closed captions, not whatever that said. And apparently I've got a message from Pixel Chat. Yeah, I could turn it. I have to turn it off manually, which is effectively just that. I'm going to turn it off on all multiple different things. I need to make it so it's toggleable. So if it's already on, you can toggle it so it turns off, which will basically just turn off the overlays. You can use that to do it pretty easy. I've been using Mix It Up since Firebot started crashing. Because if you get too many people in your stream, Firebot crashes. So I've moved everything from Scorpbot, Firebot. I moved it all into one. At the moment, I've got it set up so if someone does !CC, it launches Chrome with it launches the website in Chrome, and it turns the overlay on. But I need to do it so it's toggleable. So if you do the same command, if it's on, it'll toggle it off. Or we just do a CCO, or CC off as the command, and it just turns the closed caption thing off. These are just annoying. I'm sorry, but I'm fed up with these now. Never say. Never say his name in chat because it pings him from everywhere. Okay. Where are the other ones? I think someone trolled me by putting them all here. And they're just annoying, so yeah. I don't think you can hide either. There we go. Is that the mall? I think that's the mall gone. Finally, yeah. Oh no! One's still hiding. One, two, three, four. There we go. We just put that in there. Not in there. Nice. Right, so I don't really know what to do right now because I don't want to do. We could do more, but then that just is more. You said his nick's name in chat and he actually popped in chat. That's just crazy. He's just stalking you, that's what it is. He's just stalking you. Oh yeah, but the friend that put me onto X Gamer as well. I think you already saw the message in the staff chat. But I've got the command X Gamer now, which also uses his. I messaged him to ask if I was able to use his code or post his code in my chat so people could use his code. To get a 10% discount on the product, which he said, yeah, he's more than welcome to. So X Gamer also links his at him at Discord, at him in Mixer as well, so people are able to go and follow him as well. There you go. So it gives you the website, Bob Duck and Weave's Discord, Twitter, the Mixer, as well as the code to get 10% off your orders from him using his code, which is absolutely awesome. Because I didn't want to post his code just in here for... I want to make sure I got permission to be able to use... for my community to use his code. Which is absolutely awesome if people do. We've got so much of this to do. I don't mind keep doing all these, but we've just got so many different things to do that I kind of want to switch it up and do something else. Hopefully that's not bad by saying that, but I know the quicker we get this done, the quicker we can move on and go to bigger and better things. But right now, we just need to do him. Yeah, we've got everything done apart from all the shipping containers. Everything above ground is done, or above the water. Above, yeah. Everything external will be done. Then. But yeah, we've been live for nearly 5 hours now. Do we go and finish up? Do we finish up the stream and I go and throw a host over to people on Fishing Friday, and then we can carry on doing all these next time? Because it is a long, tedious process getting everything done. But at the end of the day, it's going to be absolutely awesome when it is all complete. But and then obviously we can then demolish all this section, bring all the villagers down to the bottom. One thing I did do between streams is I cut out the section there, which you can't actually see unless we fly up into it. Yeah, so obviously we have the back end of this, which is the red containers right at the back of the ship. And I cut out the section here, so you're actually able to... Oh. Apparently there's a block missing there. But yeah, I cut this section out here, so it actually goes into the main area. So we could technically have stuff in here. Like, I could figure out... You could probably fit the... I don't know how to get the bright... We're going to have to probably get the brightness up in here, just so you can see the size in here. But we could possibly have the iron farm in here if we've got enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. 12 tall? Is that big enough to put an iron farm in? I don't know. And then obviously we'll just sweep the iron golems into down there. If we could do that, that'd be great. But obviously I don't want whatever the zombie is, where the zombie is, to get killed by any golems that fall down. But like I said, we can just push all the water in, all of them into there with water. And we'll figure it out. If we're able to, that'd be insane. But if we're not, then we'll figure out what to do. But yeah, I'm gonna be finishing up the stream here now. Then we'll see who's live doing Fishing Friday, and we'll go throw a host over to them. I've been live for nearly 5 hours now, so it's stuff to do. Why is my... Why is that just logged me out? Is that the right email, actually? Okay, I'm going to have to figure out what's happening there with that then. Because that's just logged me out, and it shouldn't be logging me out. Either way, we're going to go switch over to this scene. We're going to figure out who's live that we can go through a host over to. And I can figure out what that issue is with that other thing after. Who is currently live? No one's currently live on Fishing Friday. That is a shame. Unless for some reason Mixer's just unfollowed me from certain people that I should be following, that should be live. Let's quickly scrolling down my list of following people. Oh, I do follow them, but they're just not live. Interesting. I'll figure it out anyway. Once they go live with Fishing Friday, I'll probably go throw a host over to them. But yeah, I'll see you all next time for the next stream. Thank you everyone for the embers, for the sparks, for the hosts, for the follows. It's been awesome.